Somebody is blinded by love right now, and the energy is really giving that somebody's pretending to be in love because they want a visa. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody is pretending to be in love because they think that it will afford them more opportunities by being with this person or going with this person, because I'm getting like, it's not just being in a relationship with somebody, it's a whole lifestyle change, it's a whole relocating, it's a whole readjustment, like, but they feel like it will benefit them more to be wherever this person is at, so they're pretending to love them. If they could buy their way through something, they would. They don't have the resources to do that. The only way to get whatever they're wanting is to pretend to be in love. That's what I'm getting, because like, I feel like there's other ways that people try to do this, but the easiest way is to pretend like you're in love with somebody. The easiest or the quickest way. Because I'm getting they're determined to move so quickly that the illusions or the delusions, the lies, will not be able to fall apart until it's too late. You won't be able to see through to the lies until it's too late. So this person is focusing on love bombing and trying to represent something or stand for something that they actually are not. But they're very determined to do this. Like, they're very determined to go through with something. They have people on their side who are backing up whatever they're saying, but it's not true. Like, they have people who are lying for them because it's also going to benefit these people somehow, some way. You know exactly what I'm getting, like, as a, let's just say it's an example, okay? Somebody wants to get a visa. They're pretending to be in love, and they plan on taking care of all of their family back wherever once they get over wherever and get to doing whatever, like, get to these opportunities that they're talking about or something like this. Okay, that's why these people around them are helping them and covering for them, because they're also going to benefit in the future from this. I feel like something is slowing down for this person because it's not being accepted. Whatever they're putting forward is not being fully accepted. I feel like they accidentally outed themselves. They thought something was going to be easy, or they thought somebody was gullible or easier to lie to, okay? But they said something, and now whoever this is that's blinded by love is kind of like maybe on the fence or something like this, because I'm getting they have to try to make up or backtrack on something that they said or showed already. They didn't think that somebody was going to pick that up. They actually don't want a relationship at all. Like, not only do they not love whoever this is that they're pretending to love, they're not attracted. They don't ever see themselves being with this person for real. They don't want a relationship. They don't want to, I'm getting, okay, well, these aren't my words, it's just what I'm getting. They don't want to mix genes, okay? So somewhere where they are, it's not okay to mix races or something like this. Somewhere where they are, bitch, that's where I'm at too. They be thinking the same thing, okay? But yeah. So they really have no intentions. They're only determined to get somewhere and get access to something to afford themselves the opportunities or something like this. They're really at the end where they're kind of begging or coaching someone into accepting something. But it's really like, you have to accept them for this plan to work, but they need you to fully accept them before their plan will work. Does that make sense? I think I just said that backwards. Okay? They need you to fully believe them in order for their plan to work. They already fucked up though. They planted the wrong seed. There's evidence that this is a scam or something like this. They told the truth earlier, thinking that you wouldn't catch on, or thinking that you wouldn't remember, or thinking that you wouldn't think nothing of it, or whoever this is. Shit, I don't know. I feel like for some people, you like, this don't even resonate, but you're still watching for whatever reason. Thank you, I guess. But you know that, like, this is a family member or a friend or something. I don't know, bitch. I don't fucking know how it ties into you. I'm just getting that there are people who this does not apply to firsthand, but you know who it's about or something like this. You know that somebody is trying to convince your family member or your friend or somebody, an acquaintance or something like this, that something is a good idea to take this leap in the name of love or some shit like this. Maybe you trying to convince them not to. Or maybe you had your doubts. Maybe this is someone you're like, I don't know. Yeah, you know. You know. This is the equivalent of whatever people think the American dream is, all right? And I can only speak on that because I'm American, I guess. Like, I can't say, like, listen, I ain't trying to get into all that, okay? But it's almost the equivalent for whatever this is for y'all is the equivalent of somebody coming over to live the American dream. They're gonna get sent right the hell back. You better convince them not to come over here. This is not celebration worthy. When you get here, just not celebrating, get your ass to work. When you get here, you gonna have to work, okay? You will have to work. I feel like I should start this reading over, but I'm already 7 minutes in. But I just started joking around. As soon as it said American Dream, I instantly did not take it seriously. I instantly did not take the reading seriously. And that's sad because it's not my reading to be taken seriously or not. You or someone you know needs to open their eyes. And I feel like whoever this is that's with this person or whatever is defending them, talking about like, well, you know, they can't do this because it's going to be a limited blank for amount of time until they get blank so they can be able to do blank. Like, it's going to take a long time for them to get a work permit so that they can make some money on their own or da-da-da or something like this. And that's why they're using that as an excuse for taking care of this person or giving them money or something like this. But it's like, you're never going to get repaid. The person doesn't ever even want to be with you. They're just using you while they have to until they're free of obligation to pretend. That's what I'm getting. It's a scam. It's a joke even. Like, looking back at something, somebody's going to be like, how could I have ever even thought otherwise, basically. This person is not even that good at playing the part. Somebody is just blinded by love. That's what I'm telling you. Like, this person is not even that good at pretending or acting. Like, they don't even want no physical touch. They're not even, like, emotionally involved. And, like, you could tell that's too many. Okay? But, again, somebody is blinded by love, so they're not really seeing the signs. Whoever this is needs an intervention. That's what I'm getting. If this is somebody you love and care about, all right, in a delicate way, I feel like without attacking them, they just need some type of intervention because it's not funny and it's not a game. This is their whole life. Like, this is their whole life that they're tying up with somebody who's literally going to ditch them the first chance that they can. Everything they're building is on a rocky foundation. Like, it's never going to stay. It's never going to